Hello there. I'd like to demonstrate to you how easy it is to flip merch on old school RuneScape. I did this the other day. I made a few mil in the process and I chose the item the Dragon Thrownaxes. So I put an offer in, the highest I could, so it would instantly sell. So I now have that price in my history at the top left, so I can check it if I need to. I then sell that same Dragon Thrownaxes I just bought for the lowest it will sell for instantly. So I now have that margin of price from the highest to the lowest. And then what I need to do is put an offer in, which is slightly higher than what they instantly sell for. So when someone tries to sell a Dragon Thrownaxes, it will instantly sell to me rather than it will to them. Now this clip here moves on quite quickly. I had to put a higher buy price in because the other person was like competing to buy them from me. So eventually it goes up and up and up until one person gives up and it just stays at that. So I started buying a lot at 40,800. Before I sell the Dragon Thrownaxes I now own, I check what they instantly sell for, which is 41,400. And then I do the very scummy thing of putting them one coin cheaper at 41,399, which means the PKer that goes to the Grand Exchange to buy himself some Thrownaxes, he gets them from me and not the guy's stock who's slightly above me. Now I'll give you another tip further in this video on how you can raise the price of any item. For example, if the guy just above me is offline and he's got a stock of 50 in the GE and I buy them out, what is the next bracket after that? And if that bracket is a few hundred coins higher, I can afford to sell them at that. So sometimes it's worth buying the stock from people who are merching them, because more often than not, they are offline. And if you can just buy it and then start putting your offers in, you can make even more money. For those wondering why I'm sometimes buying my own items here, I am just basically checking and clarifying that the prices I have in are right. And if they change at all, you've got to be ready to adjust to that and think of what the margin is now, because that is why the gap closes so quickly, because it's people bidding against that same item. If you find one that people aren't bidding against, you can have a lot of fun with that. So here we go, guys. I take all of the offers out of the GE. I try and buy one and they're selling 41,395. So I want to raise that price. I make sure it's in there again. So I am going to buy some now for much more than I should be paying, but it's going to give me a lot of stock, as you see here. So I'm making sure it's him again. It's that same guy. I'm thinking, how many's he got? I can buy 100 off him, no problem. And look, I bought all of his stock out. So I've cleared him out now. So let's go to the next guy, 41,400. So again, I put an offer in 41,400. He's got 92 stock. So I've cleared him out. So we're going on to the next one now, 41. It's gone up another 100 coins. So I can sell them now for 100 coin profit each. I'm not even fussed. So they're not even selling at this price. You see what I'm doing here? I'm going sky's the limit. So they're selling for 41,677 right now. So I'm checking here again. And I was a bit scared, I think, to buy this guy's stock out. But I know I've got 50 mil and I can buy a lot. So I bought 100 there. And this is where you can fall into the trap, guys, because he's still got more stock. So how far do you go with this one? Do you get what I'm saying? So look, he's done for now. He's done for, as you can see there. What are they selling for? So I'm doing a lot of things here, but can you see what I've just done? Now I have all them Thrownaxes. I can pretty much sell all them for a much higher price, which I did. I put the offer in there. So hopefully you understand that. So now the price of the Dragon Thrownaxes is 600 coins more than it was before. I can still buy them out at 40,800 that I did at the very start of the video. That doesn't change at all, unless someone comes along and thinks, wow, big profit margins here, what's going on? Until that moment happens, then you have single-handedly controlled this market. Now, let's say you had 200 mil and you went on a few accounts and you bought out 200 mils worth of stock. Imagine how many Ks you could get the Dragon Thrownaxes to go up. And then when people look at the price and think, damn, they're rocketing up, you can create a false illusion that the price of Dragon Thrownaxes are going up so you can merch to your advantage. So yeah, I just wanted to explain the basic concept of flip merching. I'm sure you understand it by now. Start from the beginning of the video if you don't. Do what I did. You buy it at the most you can, sell it at the least you can, undercut the two offers, then just keep the offers in. That's your little profit in between. It's hard to do on stuff like super combats and potions and stuff because a lot of people are onto that. It's a very common item people choose. But something like the Dragon Thrownaxes, I did this at like a peak time where people are PKing and all that. So I felt I chose the right moment for it. But if you want more merching tips, by all means, I don't mind making a series on it if it's worth it for me, if there's lots of people watching the videos. If not, I don't really like giving away too much, because I do this on a lot of accounts and I know great items to do. I don't just want to show them on a video, because it's not worth the money I make to the money I would lose showing it and the viewers I would get. So if we can get a lot of feedback, lots of likes, then I don't mind at all, guys. I'll do like a 100 mil start, and I'll show you how you can just make 1 bill within a few days or a week. So hope you've enjoyed watching, guys. That's all for me. Take care. Goodbye for now.